tale as old as time there towards the bottom side of the map. In the Mantrid Inspire alongside the On the Hunt just makes you run very, very fast.
DRX playing nicely towards their bot side prio, which you'll love to see. And then again, Shiyu, I think, his laning phase has just consistently been really good in the Aurora. It's
as he has that shockwave back up again, and this fight is really sort of broken up. As Lucid will move in, Sponge does collect himself one of these grubs. It's one each so far, as Yahoo dealing with the pillar. Sponge comes on over, but I don't think that Crescent Guard's quite going to work. They flash in, but it is going to be Lucid going down. Showmaker finds the answering kill, as now Shiyu's going to fall. Shockwave connects onto only Yahoo, and Teddy has found Showmaker in the back of the pit. And he is able to teleport his way out. Still, Beryl is dead, and it's a disaster for DK. Plate gank as Beryl comes over and takes that one down, but 2 versus 1, it's a tough one to make work, as now Lucid, no flash available, does get the subjugate off, but I don't know whether that's going to quite be, never mind, it is going to be enough, as now Shiyu has found them between worlds, comes down, and Yahoo, is he going to pop? One more auto will do it, and there it goes. Shiyu with the punishment. Lucid stays alive, as that's not where you want to back, my friend. Talking about that.
No, I don't want to, but we do kind of have to. That should have been a one.
No. It was definitely one for after on the horizon. It is about to happen, and DRX I think are feeling the pressure because the tempo vibes are well and truly in DK's favor right now. And now Rich is just taking a bunch of damage. The pillar goes down, but it doesn't really work out there for Lucid. But they'll just take the turret. That is going to secure it for them. Oh, the Teddy has. Teddy's individual.
Because relative, it was really big, right?
It was. Yeah.
And it really isn't anymore. And I guess they're just going to gift this up as well? Because they're too late.
They're going to supervise it.
Oh, not the DRX supervision angle.
Well, turret will be picked up here towards the bottom side. That is going to close the gap a little bit when it comes to the gold.
Does help.
Yep.
A 5v5.
This is going to be that sole point for DRX. DK not wanting to give this one up, as Yahoo might find a little bit of difficulty making his way in, but does have Realm Warp. They're going to turn it onto Beryl, who flashes away. Teddy flashes over. But now he's completely separated from this fight. There's no blast cone to get him in, as Shiyu goes between worlds, but I don't think he really wanted to be there. And that is going to be that third Drake taken down. You've got some upgraded shoes. Rich taking a bunch of damage. That wave is monstrous! But Teddy stays alive. He picks up a triple before he goes down, as Showmaker manages to shield himself, grabs the kill on the Xin Zhao, and Yahoo cannot take him out. DK win the fight. They lose the feats of strength. And it was chaos, but I think ultimately it's kind of fine.
That's my Rise group. Guess what? If Trundle doesn't have a dash, I will give him a dash. But flashing into oh no.
Okay, well Beryl is just going to catch Yahoo here.
Are you kidding me?
And then he will die.
No.
The orb is just there. Yep.
No, not the day one Nico tech.
Did he actually just minion up to Yahoo and he died?
He did. Lucid. Actually, one of the most insane plays I've seen.
Oh my god. So they are playing Nocturne Orianna. It's just that Paranoia doesn't take him very far.
Where Soul Point is just as good as Soul, because at some point the enemy team will just be like, oh no, what, Dragon spawns? And then you just get a free Drake recently, and this is still scarier!
All right, well, here we go. Pod Blossom immediately catches them into the instant shockwave, and they all just put themselves in a blender. Will DRX blend? Yes! Yes, they will! Oh, Yahoo, look at his hand on his face. That was the most forced episode of Will It Blend I've ever seen.
Why? Whoa!
They thought that he hadn't skilled it yet.
Not 15 seconds.
Oh, he was
okay,
hiding.
Yeah, he was hiding.
Oh my god.
Oh no. When Beryl's giggling like that.
The Beryl giggle. Yep, he was a fan of that play.
Scene, by the way.
That was like 90% of his health bar sacrificed to stop him back.
The tempo.
Oh, I often think of the tempo.
No, you think of tempo vibes. Those are different. Really would like a DK Baron throw just to kind of bring this game back into.
Oh, we're gonna get a Baron! It's coming, 10 seconds!
It's real, yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. This might be cool as well, as Shiyu goes between the worlds. It's Rich running around, misses that needlework. Find a bit of damage back though as Sponge goes in. Beryl forced to flash. He's got a Mega Cone though. So there is no way they can do anything. Lucid looking to get cut down, though, as now Aiming moves in. Sponge says it's my time, as Lucid holds himself alive for a while, but is going to get taken out here by Yahoo. And now, oh, Shiu, you cheeky devil. Don't run back. It's kind of crazy. It still gets another button. Doesn't have a turret, and so he's still likely to die. What happened to the fight on the other side of the map?
He's still going.
As, yeah. Rich actually waits this one out. Oh, this is so much damage as Rich. He's in the circle, but Shiu's in there too, and manages to get the solo kill. Yeah, who's going to come on over and end his happiness? But, oh, never mind. He's just going to live. All right, all of the doubt, it's gone. Shiu's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You can do that level of...
I can do that level of...
wait, the flank! The TP!
All right, they're going for a bit of an angle here as Yahoo. Can he find it? Pop Blossom onto only the Rise to try and keep Aiming alive, but it's not going to work. He will get taken out. Shiu comes on over, though, and there goes Sponge. Rich now trying to get himself out of there. Yahoo is in a bit of trouble, but between worlds, hits for so much damage. Shockwave in celebration there for Showmaker, who just wanted to press the R button, and by Jove, he did it. And the inner turret's going to go down. That's what a winning team fight looks like, everyone, here in the Rise group.
I am just happy that we're truly getting the Rise group experience here, Atlas. I was worried with the start of that game that it was all going to be a clean affair.
Oh, I've been ready for this. This is what I prepped for today.
This is what we wanted. And
beautiful League of Legends.
For DRX, they're still falling further behind, but as long as the Baron doesn't fall and the base isn't broken.
As of today's broadcast, you haven't met him yet. And Lucid is just going to press R on Sponge and run at him. There's the flash in. Teddy finds a really nice spell shield to avoid the damage and the CC. As we've got another top lane 1v1. This time the Gwen is going to come out on top. Shiu can't win them all. And so now, man advantage going over to DRX, and Rich has teleport from Rich's perspective once again.
He's two levels and 1.3k gold up. I kind of understand why you go for this, but this time, they'll sweep him out, and then he just kills him. I thought he was level 16.
Yep. These are our funnelers. 100%.
Bring back the Taragi!
This is actually, it's not even a battle for winning this game. It's just for Gold King now. As, all right, DRX thinking that this is the angle, and it is! As Sponge is going to get traded for... Wait, maybe it's not, actually. Sponge for Beryl maybe isn't it.
That's not a good trade, no.
DK, but they do need to kind of clean up the gameplay. It's a 3.3k lead for Lucid.
Champ, so if you don't deal with him, he will just chomp your entire team. As, okay.
All right, Beryl is dead again, most likely. He does manage to use the dash cannon to try and get himself out. Pop Blossom onto only Rich.
They got Showmaker!
As Showmaker is already dead. Shiu looking for an angle, but he just dies. Unceremoniously taken down. And the DK silliness continues. Could it just be Baron time? I think it's just Baron time.
Rise Group!
Oh, this is so Rise Group. I can't even begin to analyze this. It's way too high level.
DRX are all going to die. I can feel it.
Oh,
don't
God.
do it, DRX.
Well, they are actually doing a fair bit of damage to the waiting DK. Is Teddy having to deal with that pillar aiming in the 1v1? Can he make it happen? The answer's no. As he does, Valkyrie away. And the Baron will be secured by DRX against the flow of play. It is soul point for both teams. That we were talking about before.
Yeah, what about like low health Gwen or Karma?
Speaking of Gwen, there is a Pop Blossom to knock her up. Beryl is almost just dead as an afterthought. Shiu diving into the back line. Okay, Rich taking so much damage. Yahoo in that front line. Shockwave catches the Rise, and down he goes. It's their turn to lose their mid laner before anything happens, and Sponge is slowed down. Lucid runs so fast, but Andal is able to put a leash on him momentarily, and that will be able to at least keep the support alive. They actually make something out of this, as Rich down to 50% health, and aiming. Yeah, he's looking for Sponge on the angle. Pop Blossom is avoided there by that Sonya's. Shockwave is not really going to do too much of anything at all, and now Teddy is free hitting. Doesn't finish off any of the kills, is now aiming, looking to try and do something himself. No one's dead.
Okay, Showmaker STP. So does Shiu, doesn't. So Shiu needs to stick around. Lucid, they still have the Shockwave.
Yep.
Rich is looking to TP and base. Might just be a flip Atlas!
And King's Tribute is so big as well. When this dragon goes down, it's going to be so important. It's actually here that takes it! And with his Chemtech Soul, it means that DK has so much power, but he's just taken out! And Rich is dashing after them. Beryl manages to get the snare and the Chemtech Soul. It's going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. The needlework is going to take him down in the end.
Oh, they're going to try.
Dead, and now DRX, they're going to go for it.
They're going to try to end. The problem is that they still need to take down all these turrets, and they don't have Baron. So I think that with specifically Showmaker and Shield, they should be able to clear. 40 seconds on the clock. They have to try and push for the end right now, Atlas.
And this is exactly what we were talking about. A team will take the soul, but it won't really mean anything. And DRX actually able to utilize that advantage. Showmaker is in so much trouble. It's not going to hit, but the Ricochet does.
Wait. 20 seconds on aiming. Shiu has his ult. He needs to clear the wave.
Yep, this is massive. He goes in. He looks for the angles here, but the first turret's going to go. Oh my god! The burst damage is repugnant, and the Sivir is dead. Lucid now trying to chase after them, and he should be able to get there. Is it going to be a Shiu pentakill? Oh my god, it is! This game did not need to go this hard. Yep.
And guess what? I'm thinking he's back!
Right when we needed him most, she was shown up, and this is how it ends, ladies and gentlemen. The Nexus turrets will go down, and DK will take game one against DRX. Heaven help us.
But you see it as well, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't really...
Maybe in the skins it's going to help out.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's just not, because
I think it's just not.
Yeah, all the champs are going to be real weird colors. Beryl, as they're chasing after Teddy. Arndil hasn't completed the back yet, as Deadly Flourish going to connect, but now it's just a dead Showmaker. All right, Lucid is now just going to dive out of the jungle towards Sponge, but...
I get the Dragon, switch Dragon for a mid lane kill, as they do retake tempo momentarily.
Yeah, DK not feeling too worried, I don't think. And if we're talking about like late game, it's kind of interesting.
Scaling, I think it's pretty even. Like Victor obviously is better, and then Wukong I think is better as... Oh.
Aiming. Okay, Beryl is coming over. Wow, they just don't go in.
Oh my god. That's going to at least get the
stop. This is crazy. All right, there's the equalizer to come down. And Aiming has to use the barrier as well. Beryl, no flash, remember, so he is not making it out of this one. Deadly Flourish is decent, but Rich is able to tank that one up. Man, their patience really paying off underneath this, trying to hit them. Shiu moving over a ward here, as we can see.
Lucid, yeah, he really wants to get one. We'll see if he's given the time or not. Wants to hold on to his W and should be able to get one. I think maybe backs off of that W. They did rotate over Shiu, so going for more.
Yeah, Lucid actually not having to use the smite onto that one, as the hook is going to be eaten by the Bellows Breath. Gets himself out with the Searing Charge nicely. No gravity field value there, and now the Ornhorn's going to ring in. There is the flash to make sure that it connects as well as Cyclone. Such huge value, and the curtains were called from off screen to get Aiming that kill. And instead of just taking the one, they'll take all three. Now Showmaker's just going to burn down. Tib is trying to get angry. Showmaker survives as Rich moves forward. That gravity field, fantastic for the disengage. But DRX really losing out on that one. Holding their teleports, ready to come in for a potential fight around this dragon. Let's see whether Rich is going to be okay, though, as he gets stunned up by Tibbers. And this Alcove Gaming is going to be a difficult one. The equalizer goes down, but it's not going to be enough to save him as they all get amongst it. Beryl finds the Magnet Storm. The Annie does fall down, but Sponge will be dying as well, as Yehu's teleported in, and the rest of DRX are going to join this party earlier and teleport in to allow Shiu to join the fight. Shattering Strike is good, and the gravity field doesn't really do anything at all. Aiming moves on down, and DK keep the rest of them alive. A 4 versus 3 now around this dragon. Lucid is still up. Andil looking for a hook as Beryl not going to get tagged by that one. One more link in the chain would have probably done it. It was very close. Just barely, but so does Andil. So no one's dead just yet. Rich is going to find a bit of an angle here towards Beryl as the curtains have been. Oh, there goes Andil. Just from the fog of war, and he's deleted from the map. And now Teddy fighting, Aiming the Deadly Flourish, not going to connect, but the Ram will! Aiming gets the barrier, flashes out of the way of Teddy. Yehu in so much trouble, but she was just by himself, and Yehu's able to walk it off. Lucid going in, but isn't able to find the angle. That was a mess, if ever I've seen one.
We're like 5 fights going on all at once. And consecutively,
I guess DRX wins and are able to equalize the dragons.
yes, for it. And then Shield goes
Oh, we're team fighting again.
a little bit way too deep.
Why? Okay, Flash Magnustorm going to come on through there as aiming looks to close the distance onto Teddy. Lucid gets on top of Sponge and Showmaker gets in there and deletes the Pantheon, but now Barrel's in so much trouble. Yehu in a good spot, but Teddy is just dead. And so Yehu and Andal, the last man standing, as Showmaker and Barrel having to try and play Frogger to get out of this one. As Rich equalizing, going to catch out the Annie. And down goes Barrel as well, who decided to stick around to keep Tibbers company. Understandably so. Tibbers is pretty cool. And a 2 for 2 in the end.
I love this. This is exactly what I wanted.
Whether Shiu can get a pentakill or not, that's what's going to decide.
The Ornn Penta?
Yep, that's what's going to get there. Flash out there from Sponge to avoid the deadly flourish as Barrel down to 50%. Immediately, the Ram has been called and they turn it on to Rich immediately. He flashes away. Tibbers is keeping them occupied. Deadly flourish to try and catch out Andal yet again. The bullets flying in. The first 2 ring true. And there's the third to lock down the Nautilus. Aiming, this guy is pretty clean on this Jhin, man. I'm a bit of a Jhin doubter normally, as now Barrel's going to get caught out. There is an exhaust onto Rich. The dive in from Lucid finds a Cyclone onto 2. Rich will get taken down, but the bullet time is able to execute the Wukong. And now Showmaker once again in a super uncomfortable position, and DK are just out of it. It is the follow-up. There's the Grand Starfall as well as aiming. What are we doing? We are just dying. As soon as I say good things about aiming, he just gets obliterated.
I knew it was way too clean. It made way too much sense.
It was a bit of an overextension, was it not? Is that what it came down to?
They did dive. They get the Herald, and now they're sitting at a gold lead. And game 3 has never looked better.
Shattering Strike, a decent answer here, but it is going to be the outer turret falling down. There is another option here, as Rich taking so much damage, the Jhin just blows him up, and that was a clone that goes down in response. Sponge, the stun, that's going to set it up. Aiming, locks down yet another one. Keanu Reeves, you know, I think Sandra Bullock in a great film.
I think for the Keanu Reeves continuity, yours is a lot better. When it comes to the actual movie, though, come on, you gotta give.
Yeah, Mad Max is far cooler.
You can also
Rich, pile it in.
Rich, do not walk up to the. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, Rich is likely to die, however, he just flashes. Deadly Flourish comes down. There's a Grand Starfall.
Andal!
And Andal finds the angle there, throws the ulti on the Barrel. They take down Showmaker immediately as the Ram is going to try and cause a ruckus in the backline, but it doesn't really do much of anything at all as the flash to get out of that Arcane Storm. A lot of buttons now on cooldown. But Teddy still has bullet time. Doing this dance again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, reform the battle lines. As there's a hook, it lands onto She, who's building an item, for goodness sake, and they lose their front line. And now it's 40 seconds, and this time he has no teleport.
They caught him shopping. Only Ornn can do that one in the brush.
No, he was building. He wasn't even shopping. He was creating.
Same thing, Atlas, to this extent.
He is very dead.
Okay, I still don't like this call. Oh, why were we doing this? There's 4 people up. Showmaker has ult.
Well, let's see whether Showmaker can get in. He doesn't have flash.
Lucid a Cyclone!
Yep, let's see whether Lucid can find the angle. They do read it. As there is the Scryer. Lucid looks for it here. Finds the Cyclone onto Rich. Gets the double knock-up. Aiming turns up. They take down the Rumble, and once again, the Otacon is extremely low. And these health bars are the same thing because DRX were tanking Otacon for forever. The smite doesn't work from Sponge. Otacon goes to DK and Yehu. It's a massive Arcane Storm, but unfortunately, the DK players are weathermen. They're very happy about this as Sponge ults in with no health. That was so scary, but he's okay. He puts up the shield. Identical. It is Chemtech Soul here for DK, but DRX had that in game 1. That didn't matter. That didn't change anything. Oh, it's such a perfect Rise Soul. I'm actually going to give... okay, never mind. We're fighting. Sponge taking a lot of damage here, but the Ram is going to start this one off. The bullet time, the entire duration is eaten by Shiu, and he says, and what? He did not care about that at all. And the Pantheon this time died 5 times. Is this the first loss for Pantheon here in the LCK since we got back from MSI?
Might be the case.
Well, Andil is, I don't know what, he looked like a clone. That's the way he was behaving. But unfortunately, that's what you look like when you are stunned in the jungle. Another Cyclone going to come on through there as the curtains are being called, and Rich goes down. DK all of a sudden have claimed full control of the tempo vibes, and they are not letting them go. That's how you know, even when it looks like he's misplaying, it's okay.
It's not.
They're winning. Unless they're losing, guys. That can happen too.
Oh, let's be real. DRX, no. They just need to keep their composure.
It's now 13 seconds until Chemtech Soul and DRX.
All right, Barrel.
Oh, God. Okay, Shiu is going to get spotted. He looks for Teddy, but he may just be dead. He gets bullet timed, and there he goes. What did he mean by this? We'll never know.
You're on! You don't need to flank! You have the best hard engage in the game! Just press R!
Oh, I love the Rise group, man. They're going to give up this one Chemtech Drake, and she will respawn in 30 seconds time.
It's fine, it's fine. It's just one Drake. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
He was like, give the Pom to Beryl, as Beryl gets hooked immediately as I say that. Let's not talk about Pom anymore. Grand Starfall is going to be used by Sponge. They caught him on the wrong side of the map. Exactly right, but it's 19 seconds until Shiu comes up. And Andil, he just dies in 2 shots.
Assassin Jin!
I guess when you have all of that AD, that's going to work, as Sponge flashes into a bullet from the bullet time, but that's the only one that connects.
Why is Showmaker here?
Okay, well now he's going to be able to find them. The Magnastorm is going to connect onto Yeah, who is now just put in the blender by Lucid. He then gets on top of Teddy and cyclones him down. Somehow, it all just works out.
Is it just over?
I hope not. No. I needed DRX to win this game. You cannot end it like this, DK. This is not how this story ends.
No!
This is an epic, not a short story. All right, well, the Ram is going to come down. She is going to see whether they can take them out. The triple knock-up from Shiu as he gets the double kill to boot. Andil goes down again, and I think aiming just did 5 trillion damage to him. And there's the ace, and there goes the Nexus. DK clean 2-0. But there is everything to see here, and it was all beautiful.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.